There is a reason why people should not be having casual sex. People should not be having multiple partners. There is a reason why people should not be having sex with individuals who are not their husbands or their wife. When you have multiple sex with people, there's high possibility your destiny will be stolen. The devil might steal it directly, or the people whom you're having casual sex with know what they're doing. At times, if you marry an individual who had multiple partners, you might get an empty husband, you might get an empty wife. I suppose who will not think by themselves. Today, they tell you they want to do A. In the evening or at night, they tell you they're going to do B. You get, if you have an employee who usually have multiple sex, multiple casual sex with different partners, sometimes you get an empty employee. An employee who cannot think by themselves. Today, they are thinking of going to Tanzania. Tomorrow, they are thinking of going to Uganda. Because in their brain, or the person who is controlling their soul is not one person. There are different people controlling that person's soul. An employee who used to be very calm immediately changes. An employee who's used to think by themselves but immediately changes. Even a business partner, if you want to have a business partner who usually has multiple casual sex with different partners, there's high possibility, even during strategy meetings, these people might frustrate you. Because today they tell you this, tomorrow they tell you that. They get confused. They cannot think by themselves. At times, you might not blame them because they themselves don't know they have such a problem. Some of them were thinking very high. Maybe it's your partner, your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister. But at times they start thinking low because the devil is taking advantage of them. And at times there are people who steal other people's destiny using sex. Because they know very well if they have sex with 5 people, they steal the destiny of the 5 people. And since they are going to do sacrifices to the devil, these people prosper very fast. Whether they're musicians, they're employees, or they do other things because they steal destinies. So it is very nice and very critical for people to repent as much as possible. If you find yourself having sex with a person who is not your husband or wife, if you find yourself having sex with multiple partners, repent very fast. And once you repent, the devil will not take advantage of you. That's why at times we find people prospering because they steal destinies of others. But if they repent, there's high possibility God will always restore those destinies.